welcome back, guys. Join me and your host, Gilman Ahmed in Hong Kong. This is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. This is number 27, guys. You guys have been with us all the way.
Yo, what's happening, Kibbs?
Yes, good, man. Busy week. Fasting month as well. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody who's fasting. I know we're 2 weeks in. I hope it's going well. I hope it's giving you enlightenment as well. It's all about feeding your soul. But yeah, all is good, bro. Loads of things happening. Only one major news that was major this week that happened, but other than that, the rest little bits and pieces of news of what's happening in the geek movie world. Giveaways, guys. Always show love to my peoples. So, guys, I want you to just comment below, even if you say hello or say something anywhere in the world. I will post these out to you. I've got a Pikachu and a Deadpool while Deadpool movie is out. Keyrings to give out to you guys. But yeah, G-Man, what's happening on your side?
Nothing, bro. Just same. Just fasting in Hong Kong. Everything's cool out here. The weather has been nice. I mean, well, hot, very hot. It's like beach weather. But other than that, it's been cool, man. It's been just getting through Ramadan and just, like you said, the whole routine changes during Ramadan. Yeah. That's it, bro. That's it. I'm coming home in about 20... What day is it? In 20 days from now, bro.
Yeah, man.
I get a flight home, so I can't wait to be home. So I'm looking forward to that.
How long are you down for?
I'm down for 3 weeks, bro.
Nice.
3 weeks.
That'll
Can't wait. Yeah, man. Got down for Dwayne's wedding and Nathaniel's wedding the week after, and then just chill with you guys as well. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
It'll be good. All right, man. Let's start this off. What was it you had on your list, bro? I've got bare pictures of Idris on the phone, bro.
But that little guy keeps smiling. I love it, man.
I know,
His smile just makes my day, man.
It's wicked.
And when he giggled, when you guys send me the videos of him laughing, just makes my day, bro. That's so amazing.
He is a little cute. Bundle of joy.
Can't wait to see him. 3 weeks, man. Can't wait to see him. Yes. Ash, make sure. Is Ash there?
Yeah, Ash is here as well. Ash.
Hey, Ash, make sure, man, when I'm down, he ain't going nowhere, bro. Tell Shibli he ain't going nowhere. For 3 weeks, he's staying at home.
What's up, guys? How's it going, everyone on YouTube? You just about to see me.
And he just blanked your question, bro.
3 weeks. Yeah. Sorry. I ain't going nowhere. I mean, like, we're going to Turkey at the end of the month, but when you're here, we're here. So.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, you can go where you want, bro. I don't care about you, but make sure Idris stays home, bro.
End of the month?
Yeah, June 20th to 27th, we're going to Turkey.
And when you back?
Yeah, idiot. I'm back on the 25th, man. 23rd.
June?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Also, just 3 days.
Wait. When are you going? How long are you going for?
7 days. So we're back on the 27th.
Oh, you guys are idiots, man. Every time I come back, you take Idris away. You fools, man.
Sorry, man. Sorry. It's just...
That's just annoyed me, blood. It's annoyed me, man. Get out of the screen, bro. Go play the game. Get out of the screen.
Go to war, guys.
I don't want to see you right now.
So, wait, you still get like 2.5 weeks with him?
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. But still, go play your game, you idiot.
Playing games, guys.
Enjoy it. So, Ash is playing God of War at the moment. I know you've been getting into that as well. But
yeah, it's
same
hard,
thing.
man.
It's about timing, isn't it? You guys have been only playing like 10-20 minutes a day. It's hard to beat somebody in 20 minutes.
Well, the game is hard. It's very the mechanics of the game, the way they've changed it. The old game, you just press the button, bro, and you just slash and dash everyone.
Yeah.
This time you got a lot more strategic. You gotta know what you're doing. It's no button bashing crap. You have to know how to play. So with limited time, man, I don't have much time to play on video games. Like I said, I just play 20-30 minutes here and there. And the nice thing about this game is that you play it, you stop it, and you just start off at the same spot. What I mean? It's not like to do that. I love that thing. So. Slowly but surely I get there, man. But yeah, Ash, get involved in some of the news that we're talking, man, while you're there. So
let's start off with the big news that happened this week. So Jamie Foxx, Todd McFarlane had announced the remake of Spawn. So he's going to play Al Simmons. What's your thoughts, bro?
Big. I mean, listen, Jamie Foxx. Is he Oscar winning actor, right?
I think so. Yeah, you're right. I think so. I think Oscar nominated.
Put it this way: his stocks is massive, right? So this gives massive stocks to this film. Don't get me wrong, right? Marvel's proved it. You don't have to be a high class actor to get, to build a character, right?
Yeah.
You can be, Marvel. I think Marvel's kind of with the Marvel movies, always going back to these guys, man. But they cast someone who nobody knows, and by the end of the movie, everyone loves that character, that actor. Everyone knows that. So you don't need that. But Jamie Foxx for thing, his stocks are high. This movie I heard is gonna be dark. Apparently, it's gonna be like The Exorcist dark. It's not gonna be like the old one. Todd McFarlane's going for this scary, like possessive sort of movie.
Okay.
That's what I heard. Yeah. So it'll be interesting the way they take it. Listen, I love the old Michael Jai White one.
Same here.
Brilliant. And I think that was like one of the first superhero movies where his cape was active and animated and whatnot. Absolutely amazing. I thought it was brilliant from back in the days. Jamie Foxx, bro. I mean, listen, that already attracts a lot of people.
No, of course. But I just didn't feel like he. I don't know. I just don't see him. Michael Jai White still looks really good. He could have come back to play the role. He's like kind of tonks and.
I know, but you know what though, yeah? Like, because Michael Jai White has put that vision in your head of Spawn, he's our Spawn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they go to recast someone like Captain America, you're gonna be like, oh man, Chris Evans is my guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
He's our Spawn. And at the moment, to be honest with you, Michael Jai White is stock. I'm just using the stock market as an example. His stocks are low.
Yeah.
His stocks are low. I was watching this film on Netflix the other day because I was bored. Like, it was one of those background films that I saw him. The thing is, I'm a fan of him, so because I saw him, I pressed play.
Yeah.
And I let it play. The film was basic. It was
Which
some
one
film
was
in Brazil. It had Lateef Crowder in it. You know, the capoeira guy from the Tony Jaa movies.
Yeah.
So I thought, this should be fun. And yeah, it's basic, man. Michael Jai White, his stock, like I said, his stocks are basic. So bringing him back wouldn't be good. And it's only because he's envisioned Spawn in your head, which is why you want him. And listen, I think Jamie Foxx. We know Jamie Foxx as a performer will kill it.
Exactly.
Hopefully,
without a doubt,
they get the right direction. Hopefully, they get the right story.
Yeah.
All of that, puts it into play. Because, people are like, oh, not Mysterio. Who did he play? Electro.
Yeah.
That was not, his performance was great. The film was just shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Jamie Foxx, I think he will do a great job if everything else falls into place.
No, yeah, it's all about story, the way it looks, everything else. It needs to have good content, and I hope they give you a much, in-depth story about Spawn. Like, I'd like to know more about this character, so it'd be interesting to see where they go with that. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Because remember the animation they brought out? That was, again, I think the animation was ahead of its time as well. That was
very ahead of its time, man. Very violent
animation.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It was very violent, very sexual, swearing, all that sort of stuff. It almost reminded. I don't know if it was manga. Was it manga? Or
no, it wasn't anime. It was like an American anime.
So, because when I was young, when we were growing up, the only violent cartoons I knew was anime, manga. You know what I mean? Like swearing, and I'm like, wow, this is a cartoon. So this was like first American style animation, was just with that kind of vibe to it.
Depth to it. Yeah. No, of course.
But yeah, let's see. I was hearing. Who did I hear say it? It was Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard. They were talking about how this movie is going to be dark, very Exorcist style, dark horror, possessive type movie. So like that's an interesting take. I wonder what they do with it, basically, man. But I approve, man. I mean, I give Jamie Foxx a thumbs up. I approve. Let's see what happens. I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right. We just have to wait and see what happens. So tell me, bro, you caught up. It looks like Cobra Kai.
With Cobra Kai, yeah. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. I told you, my first thoughts was cheese, and because I grew up with Karate Kid, I was naturally attracted to it. I still think it's cheesy as fuck.
Yeah.
But I loved it, bro. I loved it. Just brought back so much memories. There is my one thing though. My one thing I have to say, and I was talking to someone else about this. Listen, it's based now, right? It's based on the time now. Right, martial arts has evolved since Karate Kid days, bro. There's no mention of MMA or none of that sort of stuff. Like I'm not. I know it's Karate Kid, but the times is now, man. Everyone's on this MMA system. They should have mentioned it. Not saying they should have made an MMA show. 100% should have stayed as karate. 100% agree with that. But there was no mention of MMA and the evolution of martial arts.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it was in the school and they were promoting the karate and one kid said, karate is rubbish, it's all about MMA, that would have done. I would have been like, alright, cool. But the fact there was no mention of the evolution of martial arts in it, I was like, alright, well, that's not very realistic. But anyway, bro, I still loved it though. It was so much fun to see those two.
Did episode 5 make you cry?
Episode 5, what happened
Lump
again,
in
bro?
the
You have to
throat
remind me.
when it was all about counterbalance. Mr. Miyagi.
Ah, yes. When he had that fall and he's about balance. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is emotional, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of put him into perspective. No, it was, bro. Those were the things that made it epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember the spoiler alert, by the way, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The last episode. Remember the first fight? He starts off with the crane kick. I was like, alright, they had to do that. That was awesome.
No, they did.
But I do say, my thoughts at the end was like, I think it goes to show the philosophies of the martial arts, like the teachers, like even in the beginning you see like Luiso seems like a cock's
douche.
dick,
Yeah.
and what's his name? Johnny seems like he's still old school, he's still got that sort of attitude, but you know he seems like the good guy, right? He's trying to do right. But then the philosophy of the martial arts at the end, it expressed itself. That nerdy kid turned into a dick at the end because he was following that Cobra Kai philosophy of, you know, no surrender, no
fear, no mercy,
all that shit, right? Whereas even though Daniel's son seemed like a dick, he was teaching that kid Miyagi's way of martial arts, which was just about balance and respect and all that.
Yeah.
And so the bad kid was actually turned into a good kid and a humble kid, whereas the good geeky kid turned into a dick after.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes down to, again, the philosophy of the teachers, man. It's not the martial art. It's the same martial art, but the philosophies of the teacher really emphasize the character of the person of the martial art. So I thought, you know what, that was good because it shows Miyagi's philosophy of just being, a good human being through your martial arts. You know what I mean?
That's
if that
right.
makes sense.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good.
I like that thought of it, man.
I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, so am I, 100%, man. I'm glad they did it, and it's definitely, I could definitely sit there and watch it, man. That's the main thing. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, this is cheese, I'm not watching. Like I said, it was cheese that I was naturally attracted to, and I loved it.
Exactly. Did you hear all the old soundtracks remixed again and everything?
Yeah. That was awesome. And at the end, what's his name shows up again? What's his face?
John Cleese.
Yes, yeah. So that was quite epic as well.
Creasy or something, I can't remember. Yeah, that was epic. Definitely epic.
Wonder where they take it, man. So
no, I'd be interested to see where they go with that.
Fun stuff.
No, definitely. That was good. I'm glad you caught up with that. So, God of War, Spawn, Cobra Kai. Sorry, man, we got quite a few things, man. Ash, jump in, bro.
What's up, guys?
Walking Dead, tell us, man. We had some big news this week, guys. Big news.
Sorry,
tell
guys.
him, Ash.
So, Walking Dead, guys, season 9, Andrew Lincoln is leaving. The main guy, Rick Grimes, is leaving. So, it's quite sad news, guys. And I think,
why did they say why he's leaving? Is his contract up? Or is he just done with the show? What's his game?
I don't know. Like, I think they haven't mentioned anything about contracts being up or anything like that. I reckon he's seen the views just dropping and he's thinking, you know what, maybe this is time for a change for the show, or it's for him to get out. He's maybe offered a better opportunity somewhere else.
But Ash, let me ask you, man, you read the comics, bro. Yeah. In the comics, is Rick Grimes there till the end, or does he die off? Fucking spoiler for everyone, I don't give a fuck.
Guys,
spoiler alert, by the way.
Guys, spoiler alert. So obviously, as you know, season 8, Negan's captured, and in season 7 and 8, from what I remember, Morgan builds a cell for Negan, and the new...
This is in the comics,
yeah? In the comics, do you remember when Morgan was building a prison? He was building a little cell, He actually built that for himself. But what happens, Rick Grimes ended up putting Negan in there, and Negan and Carl build up a very good relationship, and Negan actually becomes a good guy. And what happens...
So that's in the comics?
It's in the comics,
What, but with Rick Grimes, is he alive in the comics?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, still alive, you know. So
okay, so then maybe they won't kill him off. Maybe in the show they might not kill him off. He might just go away or something with Michonne or something like that. What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do? Yeah. Killing him off might be a risky move, man.
Well, from what I've seen, a lot of people on Instagram, Facebook, a lot of people are upset about him leaving. You know, they're passing it down to normal readers. He's a brilliant actor, but they're gonna pass it on to maybe Daryl's show now. It's gonna be just based on him. You know, so.
Yeah. Well, look, that last season was shit, bro. Even as a fan, like watching it, I've just been disappointed with the content, right? And then, if you haven't seen it, guys, spoiler alert. Remember that last episode when they caught Negan?
Yeah.
And then basically, then they have a meeting with the girl and Daryl and the other guys, and it looks like they're trying to have a rebellion against Rick, and I'm just like, oh, that's basic.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna make yourself against Rick and the other side, like, you know what I mean? That's like, come on, you guys are the main guys, and you're splitting against Rick, and I was like, that was a shit ending. That didn't make me excited. I was like, that was shit.
Yeah, I was pretty
like,
disappointed with the
nothing
ending.
exciting about that.
I was disappointed with the ending as well because that doesn't happen in the comics.
Yeah, all right. Well, that was that. Then
anyway.
if that's the case, I thought that was basic. I thought that was shit.
I felt like season 7 and 8, it dragged on for too long, that war. And I feel like as much as like, I'm a Walking Dead fan as well, but they're holding on for too long now. And I think, you know, Kirkman, he's done a good job. You know, the founder of Walking Dead, he's done a brilliant job. But I think it's time to let go of the seasons. So, nine seasons in, it's the same repetitive story. They kill a bad guy, they find a nice place, bad guy comes, the place gets destroyed, they move on. It's the same repetitive thing.
Yeah.
And
do the same shit over and over and over again. And I think that's why they tried to do a little twist where, as in now the group's splitting up. So the group, there's a bad guy, good guy between the group, and that was shit.
Yeah,
After all that, you guys gonna split up, basic.
Yeah, I personally think if they could, is they find a solution to the zombie apocalypse, or they find their final piece, and that's it. Like, just finish it off.
Or they just all die. All died, they're finished. Walking Dead.
Yeah, that as well. So yeah, a lot of people are upset. Man. Like, I was really upset. I was quite taken back. Like, you know, Andrew Lincoln's leaving because he's the main man of the show.
Yeah, he knows, man. It's boring games, bro.
Yeah, he's getting
boring
bored, man.
It's true.
I have to wear this fucked up shit again. This grey ass beard, gel in my hair.
Yeah. You know what? Because it could fuck up your career. Like, I mean, I don't know, right? Because this thing boosted up careers and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And then if it just goes shit, it could just mess up the career.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and maybe he's thinking of that way because look at all of them, man. Look at John Bethel, man. I mean, everyone knows him from Walking Dead. Every time it's that guy from Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's boosted, bro. Like, a lot. And all the rest of them, man, like I don't know what the hell. I mean, Michonne done well, Black Panther and whatnot. But
Stephen Yeun, he's doing a few movies here and there.
Who's that?
Glenn, the guy that played against Stephen Yeun.
Oh,
yeah. So
I ain't doing shit, to be honest.
Then again, Maggie, she did a few things. You know, she did Batman. You know, she was Bruce Wayne's mum. You know, just little cameos.
A little 2-minute clip, man. But she's in the new Escape Plan. Was it Escape Plan?
Is it Escape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Was it the one with Mark Wahlberg? 22 Mile.
22
Mark
22.
22.
Yeah. Mark 22. Yeah. So she's in that.
Yeah.
So you never know. Rick Grimes, maybe Andrew Lincoln. You know, he found something, man. You know, his acting's getting better. You know, but
Car!
I don't know.
You know,
Hey, Car!
That's all he does.
Car! Yakub loves that guy. Yakub will eat his booties. But it's been a while. I haven't had Yakub.
Well, cool. I mean, I agree with his decision. I say let that program go because
what's your opinion on Norman Reedus taking over?
Who, Daryl's character?
Yeah, what do you think he's gonna the plan is to take over?
Listen, he's one of the main characters. I don't see him as a leader.
Yeah.
Rick Grimes showed he was a leader.
Yeah.
The program, you know, pull it in that direction that he was the leader.
Yeah.
Daryl never came across as a leader. He just came across as like the ride or die, second hand man, right hand man guy. So I don't know how they're gonna change his character into a leader. I don't know. Maybe he might not be a leader, but they're just gonna use his popularity to base things around him. I don't know, man. But a good leader is what the crew needs because I think that's what that's how they program this program.
I think the program will lose after that anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
once Andrew's gone, the program's done, bro. Stay.
A lot of people are already upset, and you never know. Negan could probably be a main character. He becomes a good guy, and you know.
I don't know.
You know what?
To be honest, bro, I don't watch it. So shit. No, I'm joking.
This season, if they don't end it, they need to focus on boosting whoever they decide to, whether it's Daryl's character or Negan, and they need to do a good job of making that character so likable. That the audience is gonna be like, all right, I watch season 9. You see what I'm saying? They need to work on whoever they're gonna boost. They need to work on that character for this season. You know what I'm saying? If you don't work on that character and it's just like a send off to Rick, and then you try, you lose. Done. I say finish off the program, kill him off, or say good night. Zombie apocalypse finished.
I got this hunch here, like these new bad guys. I forgot their names, but anyway, they come. I got a feeling they're gonna kill off Rick, and then Daryl's gonna be like, you know, the guy that wants to take revenge and shit like that. I don't know. I've just got this hunch, man.
I don't know. Is that what happened in the? Oh no, but you said in the comics they're alive, isn't it?
Yeah, in the comics they're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, go home, man.
Alright, guys. Anyway, my views on The Walking Dead. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear like Andrew Lincoln's leaving. I am quite upset, but Kirkman did a great job. But I think you need to just producers, just call it quits, man. Like it's just gonna be like Lost. And it's just gonna go around in circles. And
sorry, guys. Don't mean to you on.
Shit's gonna fuck up.
Alright, go.
Peace, guys.
Alright, sorry, guys. I don't watch Walking Dead. There's too much stuff on TV to watch. So if I felt like I was yawning there and stuff, I didn't mean it, guys. Fasting as well, so I am a bit tired. But yeah, Walking Dead. If you choose, you lose.
Choose, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. There's too much things to watch on TV, and sometimes I don't even want to start something new. I started Daredevil season 2 again, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that's my favorite. I could watch that over and over again.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I'm a biased guy. I just pick the episodes that's got the Punisher in it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't bother watching it. Yeah, that scene again, bro. Episode 3 when Daredevil just saves him from the Irish and he's sitting on that grave and he tells his story. But that scene gets me, man. It's fucking emotional, bro.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that
a big
program.
scene, big
Love
scene,
that
big scene.
program.
Alright, moving on. Arnold Schwarzenegger for Kung Fury. Moist.
Yeah, so is it official then? I remember hearing about this a while ago. So is he in, yeah?
So he's in. He's going to be playing the president in this. Bro, Kung Fury was amazing. I don't know if you guys saw it a couple of years back. This, I can't remember where he was from, but he's a director. He started a Kickstarter page about a Kung Fury movie. Everything's on green screen. It's got the best soundtrack in the world. And it's just full of retro madness. It's like an 80s B movie. It's just fucking dinosaurs, violence, Heil Hitler, and all sorts of shit up in this place. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Michael Fassbender's in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It'd be good to see what they do with this. And I hope they actually do a longer movie, bro. Because it was only 30 minutes when they released it, remember?
I know, but that's what I was just about to say to you, man. Do you make it too long that you fuck it up? Like you tried to add this and you tried to make that, and this was so short and sweet. It was brilliant, bro. I don't know if I don't know if extending it to an hour or an hour and 30 will actually do it any justice. Because if you have to, because that film, that 30-minute clip, you packed everything into it so quick. It was just awesome. Like, how much shit are you gonna pack into this film? One, you might overdo it, and two, you might just get. Like it might get boring. Like you might put something basic. You know what I mean? So I'm fully up for the 30-minute, maybe even 45-minute show or movie. Leave it to that.
No, I totally get you. I didn't think about that because like I wanted more. After remember when we first saw it, it's like, oh man, that was moist. We watched it a second time. You know what I mean?
That's the best thing about it. Like it keeps you wanting more.
Exactly.
And the more you want, the thing, you know, if they do it longer, they could fuck it up. But so wait, the original Kung Fury guy is in it, right?
Fassbender he's coming back. Yeah.
Arnie. All right. You know what? If I talk about Fassbender, just off topic a little bit. My colleague in Japan was just like, "Hey, G, I just met Fassbender. He was in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, he was chilling, having a cup of coffee or something." And I'm like, "Oh man, jealous games. Why? How come I don't bump into anyone out here, man?" Shit. Anyway, Kung Fury, bro.
Nah, looking forward to that. Looking forward
to that. Yeah.
Solo backlash, man. I don't know if you've been reading up on some of the stuff that's been happening with the Star Wars universe. So it bombed at the box office, didn't make much money. People have been upset, bro, man, because it is a movie that not many people wanted. Like we did in our podcast last week, I thought it was fine, bro. It was a good action movie. It's not something that I'm going to always remember. You know, you buy it on Blu-ray, everybody will enjoy it. It's a good movie to sit with the people and watch. You know, it's a nice story they put together. I think people look into movies way too much now.
Yeah.
And as I said,
yeah, I mean, bro, Star Wars, I know you say people looking into movies too much, but Star Wars is one of those cult movies, man.
Yeah.
Like die-hard fans, you know what I'm saying? So you pick a Star Wars movie, you do something with a Star Wars movie and you flop it, you're dealing with a bunch of freaking serious fans, bro, you know what I mean?
Well, no, yeah, that's right. There's like death threat letters and all sorts of shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. People go mad, bro. And I was reading, did you watch Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard's review on this and Deadpool and stuff? I don't know if you watched their podcast.
No, I didn't. I haven't.
Check that out, because I love listening to Mark Bernard. Obviously, the writer, but he comes up with really good points. And he made some good points as well. I mean, like, yeah, they were saying the film, you know, overall was good and it's worth watching, blah, blah, blah. But Mark Bernard said something, I was like, I didn't think about that. He's like, his name Solo came from some random dude, right? Such an iconic character, and it was given to him by some passport control guy. And I'm just like, oh, that's true, innit? That's fucking basic, bro. If you think about it, bro, like, the guy was like, what's your surname? He's like, I don't know, just Hans. Like, Solo. Like, random dude gave him this name. Even if Chewbacca went Solo, or like in his Chewbacca voice, that would have been even better. But random dude, I was like, you're right, actually. That was quite basic.
Yeah.
And you know, like what we discussed last week, I don't really like Khaleesi as an actress.
No.
I shouldn't say I don't like her. That sounds too harsh. But
I don't think she's good.
She suits certain roles. I don't think she suited that role.
She didn't suit that role.
Yeah.
She made it look a lot cheesy. Definitely right?
Yeah.
Did he put it back?
Yeah. And also,
yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
and also it's like, what else were them guys saying? They were saying that when you first was introduced to Han Solo and Chewbacca in
A New Hope.
New Hope, they come across, you know, he comes across like this rebel, just in it for the money.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do my job, I want to get paid, and that's it.
Yeah.
The way they set up this movie, he had a bit of that attitude, but he finished off being a good guy. You know what I'm trying to say?
He didn't actually look. He didn't. It's funny you say that. He didn't have that scoundrel feel to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, so we know, we know what Han Solo is. We know what he looks like. We know his attitude. So in this, it's kind of like, all right, well, you've already just portrayed him as a good guy.
Yeah.
That's not in it just for the money. That's you know, it's happy to just be the good. But in the movie, in A New Hope, he starts off as a scoundrel. He starts off as like, yeah, man, I want the monies. But now, like, you know, if you was just like, this is the example. I'm stealing this all from Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard. So shout out to them guys.
Shout outs to Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard.
Bro, trust me, they were saying, if a new kid, say Idris for example, you want to show him Star Wars, and you went by the timeline, for example, right? You show him Han Solo movie, he's gonna when he sees Han Solo in New Hope, he's gonna expect to see, he's a good guy. I know he's acting like he's a rebel, but I know he's a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, it destroys that character in a way. It kind of, makes that character.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so Idris already knows, he's a good guy. I know he's gonna come back and save the day and blah blah blah. So I'm like, shit, fucking, it's true. You ruined him a little bit.
So that's why I said Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard, they're deep, bro. I absolutely loved them. Absolutely loved them. They're deep. Yeah. I haven't watched it recently. But
I'm always
no,
with them, man. Kevin Smith was on the Joe Rogan podcast. You need to check it out, man. It's wicked.
Was it good?
That guy is emotional, man. Yeah,
I love him. Man. I love Kevin Smith.
They both started crying. He started crying, and then Joe Rogan started crying, and then he started crying. They were talking about their old pet animals and stuff like that, their dogs and stuff like that, and they started crying and shit. I'm like, Kevin Smith just cries and makes everyone else cry too, bro.
Bro, remember that scene when he was watching Flash season 1?
And then people change it to Batman and this and that. I'm like, blood, that's deep. But he's they're awesome. I always catch up with their podcast, and when I saw the Joe Rogan podcast having one, I was like, I have to watch that straight away. 3 hours, bro. 3 hours of Kevin Smith and Joe Rogan. It's really cool to watch, for them to express themselves. But yeah, you know, like I said, I don't want to steal anything from them, but they give such good perspectives.
They do. They give good insight.
I cannot help but express it on this. If you haven't seen that, a lot of this, what I just said, is from them guys. So go
subscribe. Go subscribe, guys. Go subscribe to them because they are awesome. They are
check them
awesome.
out, man. Obviously, they're on top of the game. Like, when it comes to it, they're black belts, bro. Like, not even that, they're like red belts. Like, they're up there. And they inspire us and stuff, and I get influenced by what they say, and it makes me think in a different way as well. Like, oh shit, it's true. That's why when I watch movies, I want to be like Mark Bernard and figure this shit out, because he fucking like sees it once and he can point this to this and that. And I'm like, why don't I have that?
Yeah, no, I have to watch it 10 times. To break it down.
I noticed that, because I didn't notice that. I watched the film, and Solo got his name. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And then, but it never popped in my head. How basic is that? Like,
you know what? I remember thinking that in the cinema, and I turned to Yakuba for real. But I didn't think about it after. I left it after that. I was enjoying my halal hot dogs.
Yeah, the hot dog. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, Mark Bernard and Kevin Smith, man, wicked to listen to their perspectives on things, man. So yeah.
No,
I think.
Awesome. But yeah, Solo Backlash. You know, guys, chill out, relax. Just a movie, but I know hardcore fans can take it to the next level. All right. Moving on.
Bro. What's the next? What? Sorry, just to cut you, man. What's the next? Is episode 9 is the next one, right?
Yeah,
That's
episode 9's the next one. Yeah.
Disney, you've made your money.
Chill
right?
out.
Force Awakens was made a lot of money, right? I think that was one of the $2 billion movies.
Yeah.
I think there's like 4 ever $2 billion movies. That's one of them, right? Hopefully, Avengers: Infinity War is going to get up there.
Yep.
We could talk about it's like 1.9 billion at the moment, and the way it's looking, it should reach 2 billion. Unfortunately, it's not going to reach fucking 3 billion, and would have taken Avatar out there. But anyway, Disney, you made your money off Star Wars. Maybe let it go.
Let it chill for a bit. Give it 4 years, 5 years.
Based on the results that you've seen from this movie, forget trying to make money here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they do sign, I always thought I would love. This is from my perspective, and I say don't do it because fans will get upset. I always wanted to see where Yoda came from and how he became such a master and all that sort of stuff.
That would be good, though.
Yeah.
That would be
so
good.
for me, that would be like the Star Wars story that I would love to see.
Yeah.
I know right now they're just fitting gaps, right? What they're doing is they're filling in gaps. Darth Maul was the end of this one, and New Hope was the other one was the beginning of New Hope, and blah blah blah. I don't know. Rather than filling gaps,
just give us a whole different new story. Yeah.
Go back. Forget all the new Jedi's. No, start off with Jedi's. I want to see fucking Jedi's again.
Yeah.
I want to see Yoda. Like, give me Yoda's story. How did he figure this out? Like, was there a supreme Jedi that taught him, or was it him that just one day woke up and like, oh shit, son, like I'm a Jedi. Like, I want to know what happened to Yoda. How did he get to this masterous stage of Jedi? And bro, Yoda's realistically, but they started a religion in the real world, right? These Jedi's, people take this shit serious. Like, Yoda is their god or something, right? Yeah. Let's think about it. Yoda is their dude, right? So why don't you give us a story of Yoda? Like,
no, of course they should have done that, bro. They should have done that. You're right. They're playing it safe, and they're playing it filling in gaps. They don't want to just go off course suddenly.
I say go off course, man, because I think they're scared of. Well, I think they might be scared of the original. You know, the episode 1, 2, and 3 that were fucking basically flops.
I don't know why people say that. I enjoyed them.
I mean, I watched them, but I mean, they were flops, right? So they went off course and tried to again fill in gaps and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Listen, Disney's got all the money in the world. They could do whatever the hell they want, man. I say if you're gonna do something, give us a Yoda story. Go all the way back.
Give us Yoda.
Tell us where the Jedi's came from and where all this philosophy came from.
I'm just writing that down, bro. Yoda movie. Yeah. We said it here. The Brothers Geek Out. London, Hong Kong. We want a Yoda movie, guys.
Yoda.
Take it away. All right, moving on. There was a little clip on Facebook I saw, but it just kind of got me a bit excited. I don't know who's working on it. I think it's just a rumor, but Silver Surfer movie.
What? When you say clip, as in fake news or real news, or
I don't know.
Just trying
I think it's just a cartoon of the old cartoon, and it says Silver Surfer movie in works, and I was like, moist.
Hey, if Disney's taking over, I'm all down. If it's Fox, forget about it, man. Yeah. Fuck that. Because listen, Disney. If that's true, that means Fantastic Four. That means Galactus. That could mean the next phase of Marvel movies. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yes,
if you're gonna build up another villain, I mean, you got Galactus right there, bro, and he is. You know, they could do him right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But well, let's see what they do, man. Because you know, Silver Surfer in the movie, the shit Fantastic Four movies, he actually looked awesome.
He did. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about that. He looked wicked. He looked wicked.
That was awesome. When I first saw that trailer, I was like, oh my goodies, that was amazing.
It still is. I actually watched it the other day, bro. And Lawrence Fishburne's voice was perfect. The guy who played him, he looked wicked, bro. But the film is just basic.
Basic. Wait, listen. If Disney's doing it, I'm all down, man. And you know they'll do a great job. Again, they fucking made a talking tree and a raccoon such lovable characters. They could do anything. So
yeah, of course. All right. What else was there on that front? The Crow. You know they were looking to remake that.
Yeah.
You know the guy Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
So he's left the production.
He's left it. Why? Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. Well, Ash, you had some info on this.
Yeah. So again, I saw online that because they're stalling the movie, that he's left. You know.
he left because they were taking their time. They stole the movie.
Yeah.
Why did they steal the movie? Did they say anything?
No, I didn't say anything like that. But I guess maybe
man.
due to productions, I don't know, or directing or someone. Yeah, that's what he said.
Why didn't they just pick Mark Dacascos? Is he just too old now?
That would have been good, you know.
That would have been a good year because he looks like
He looks like.
Remember, he carried on for Brandon Lee when he unfortunately died on the scene.
We're actually saying
Again,
that.
Conspiracies.
It's a
so
shame,
I don't want to go into it, but they killed him, man. They killed him. They shot him, man. So sad, man. That Lee family, man. Anyway, I don't want to get emotional about it, but Bruce Lee and his son, that's emotional. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Mark Dacascos is too old. Is he getting too old now?
Yeah,
well, I don't know. He's in John Wick 3, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Oh, okay, so they don't know.
Mark Dacascos is in John Wick 3, bro.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, bro, that's awesome. Right? I mean, remember that movie Drive?
Or
Drive,
yeah.
Yeah, Only the Strong, obviously, as well. That was Only the Strong was brilliant. I mean, that's what got me into capoeira. You know, when I first ever went to my capoeira class, and I was like, let's check this out, and then they played the Only the Strong music, bruv, I got straight into capoeira. I'm doing this for life. Anyway, no, but yeah, that was
Drive
awesome.
Was
but
good.
yeah, remember on Channel 5, they put on Drive, and the performance in that film, bro, the martial arts, the choreographing was amazing, bro.
Yeah. Wicked film.
Yeah, and I think with the new style of
martial arts,
you know, the gun fu that they're doing in John Wick, I think Mark Dacascos will be great.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that, definitely. But yeah, so that's The Crow left on hold for the moment. Last bit of today's news. I don't know if you've been watching it. I've got it on the hard drive. As I said, I'm going to restart it so you can double check it. The James Cameron story of science fiction. Bro, it's like a 10 episode. Sorry, Ash. 10 episode. Any big heads in the screen? Move. 10 episodes about the story of science fiction. You got Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg. So many on there, bro. It's a proper geek out moment, man. You'll enjoy it. It's a very good show to watch.
Where is it, on Netflix or what?
It's on TV at the moment now. It's not on Netflix, but hard drive parties.
Alright, hard drive parties for real.
Yeah.
Let's sort that shit out.
I'm gonna restart it today, and then we'll work on it. But it's definitely one to watch. James Cameron actually explores all the science fiction movies, all the way from back in the 1970s, 60s, 70s, all the way down to like Terminator and Inception, and it's mad, bro. It's really good. I've been stuck into it. Will Smith's in it. Bare people in it, bro. It's wicked documentary about science fiction. The story of how it evolved and has taken over the world right now. Like Christopher Nolan's in it. He talks about how he grounded a character into real life scenario because it's still a science fiction movie. You know, there's a guy going around with a bat outfit on, scaring the life out of people. You know what I mean? Like it has elements of, you know, this guy. What Christopher Nolan did was strip him down and he gave him a real world feeling to it. He grounded the character, which we really. I think personally we needed that because I watched Batman Begins 5 times in cinema, bro, day after day because of how good it was and how it meant for us because we knew more about Bruce as well.
Yeah,
so,
I think it was the first time we got that sort of film because we never knew what we were used to with those old. The Michael Keaton ones were awesome, but then it carried on with them shitty other ones. So we were just kind of used to that.
Yeah.
Batman, villain, that's it. That's all you need to know. But this really, like you said, it gave it a human element, and it gives you not just, oh yeah, Batman, awesome, it's great to see him on the big screen. It was more like an emotional connection with the character, and he done that with all the villains. You know, I always said DC had the best villains. I mean, come on, man. I always go back to it, but Joker, man, he was so good because you in some weird way you related to him as a human being, not just that's the Joker and he was awesome. You know what I mean? You kind of related to him, not in a good way because he was a freaking psycho, but you understood that psychoness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what they
course,
portrayed in the movie, and it's not just an unrealistic comic book like psychoness. It was like a real life. You know what I mean? It was a human, real life element of it.
Yeah,
crazy.
Definitely.
He is a psycho, and hey, Christopher Nolan, his vision on that was epic because, like I say, I mean, from my opinion, he made the greatest comic book movie of all time, and that's something that Batman's gonna have, and I'm glad Batman has it. You know, if DC has something, I'm glad it's Batman that has the best ultimate Batman and Joker that has the best comic book movie of all time, from my opinion.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, great show. Make sure you catch it. I hope you guys are watching it as well. That's
Take
it,
a
bro,
look.
man. I think that's nothing else has been happening other than that. I'm working on my book at the moment, so hopefully having that done by the end of the year. Just life has got very interesting. More news to come very soon, but I don't know, man. G-Man, always a pleasure to catch up with you. I know it's late over there now. You gonna grab something to eat?
Yeah. Oh, it's 1:30. No, I ate, bro. I'm just gonna have a glass of water and start my fast
Cool.
tomorrow, bro. Yeah.
Cool.
Got a new bunch of t-shirts. Got
I
to
know.
buy
I
my
see that,
Thanos
bro.
right
I see
now.
that. Getting moist. Soon, bro. I'm gonna get that body, bro, man. Fasting month has made me lose some weight, so I'm quite happy about that.
Hey, man, like, listen, if you need to research, I'm telling everyone this, you need to research on the benefits of fasting.
Yeah.
And the reason why, and it's amazing. Anyone, like any podcast I'm listening to now with UFC fighters, with health and fitness, it's all about fasting. It's all about fasting.
Yeah.
Right? They're always going on about it. Joe Rogan's always talking about it, and like I said, he had GSP on the other day, and he was talking about GSP was suffering some problems. Some stomach problems or something like that. Anyway, I can't remember what it was exactly. But again, fasting helped recover. Like the recovery of what fasting can do for your body is just unbelievable. Ultimately, like I'm not gonna explain it, and I always tell everyone because there's so much to it. Ultimately, it helps reduce inflammation and reduce disease.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about big diseases, cancer and diabetes and all other sort of stuff. Fasting is the thing, man. I tell everyone, like, again, we've been programmed with that mentality of like you have to eat. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, blah blah blah. It's all bullshit, right? And GSP said it amazingly, right? He GSP, if you don't know him, is a legendary UFC MMA fighter, champion and stuff. He was saying that the reason why the mainstream media won't talk about it, because there's no money in it.
There's no money
in it.
Yeah.
Right? You think fucking Sainsbury's wants people to go and fast? No, man. They want you to buy their products, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no money in fasting. The doctors won't recommend it because the doctors want to make money off the pharmaceutical pills and shit like that. Like, nobody will talk about fasting and the benefits of it and encourage it to the world because there's no money involved in it. Because you save so much money by not eating. If you don't buy food, then Sainsbury's and Tesco's and whoever, and if you're in the case of Hong Kong, Taste and Fusion, whatever, are making no money. So anyway, guys, go research on fasting, intermittent fasting. Like, I tell people, like, the only way you're going to ever fast is if you believe in it.
Yeah,
like, people say, I can't do it, it's so hard, I need to eat my breakfast, I'm going to have a headache. No. Go research on it, go believe in it, then you can do it. If you research on it and still don't believe it, then don't do it. You will never do it. It's all about belief. You have to believe. I believe that that's what fasting does for you, and that's why I'm going to do it. If you don't believe in it, then you'll never do it. You know what I'm saying? Me telling you shit, you're not going to just go do it. You need to actually go believe in it, and then you will fast 24 hours a day. If you believed in, well, you'll be dead if you've done that 24 hours a day. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I always tell this when people ask me for fitness advice or diet advice. I'm like, bro, you know what? I could give you all the advice, but you need to go do your own research and actually truly believe in it, and then you would do it. Otherwise, you'll do it for 3-4 days and you're like, fuck it, I can't bother, man. This is why when people ask me, how do you commit so much? I'm like, listen, one, I'm a committed guy. I love all that sort of stuff, but I believe in what I'm doing. I believe it's good for my body. I believe that I'm reducing inflammation, and I believe that I'm fighting off diseases that haven't happened yet. You know, God forbid, anyway. But because I believe in it, I do it. You know what I mean? So it's not hard.
No. That's right. That's the main thing.
Anyway, I went on a tantrum. We're supposed to finish it.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I will catch up next week. Gilman's got some toe-to-toe videos I'm going to put up this week as well, guys. Sorry, because of the fasting month, I have been lazy, and I'll be honest about it. But I've been praying, and it's just taking time. But I'm going to have them out this week. Massive thank you to G-Man, our host from Hong Kong, joining us today. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast, guys. Number 26, and we're going for 100. Let's get them followers in.
27, right?
Yeah, 27. Sorry, 27. Guys, giveaways. Please, comment below. These could be yours. Anywhere in the world, they're yours, guys, alright? But for now, massive thank you. G-Man, take care of yourself, bro. We'll catch up. Peace.